Welcome back. Today we're going to be playing TGC Tours Platinum, round number 4 of the Equilateral Championship. We made the cut I'd say pretty handily. This is Wednesday night. The cut's currently at 21 under. We were at 24 under. We've shot 3 12 unders in a row. The first 12, not that great. The second 12, really good. The third 12, we had an amazing start. We choked the last 5 holes. It was pretty embarrassing. If you haven't seen it, I guess go watch it. It was really good golf until it wasn't. But today, hopefully, we break the trend, right? We don't want 4 12s. We want 3 12s and an 18. So, back tees, pin set 4. Very high winds from the west. Very firm, and very fast. So, the conditions are pretty tough today. Firm greens, 186s on these greens could be tough with very high winds. So, 18, very unlikely, but wish me well, guys. Appreciate all the support lately. If you guys wouldn't mind dropping a like for the video, it helps me out a lot. It's free. You don't got to be a G.
Hello there. My name
That's for you, Jesse, over on Twitch. If you guys would like to watch me live on Twitch, guys, I'm usually live Sunday nights about 9 p.m. Eastern, Wednesday nights about 7 p.m. Eastern, and then sometimes you'll catch me Thursday or Friday night, and then any other time you'll catch me is way early in the morning. So if you want to watch these TGC Tours rounds live, Sunday nights, Wednesday nights, the best time to do it. Wish me well. Let's get after it. Thank you, Jesse, for the good luck. We're gonna just the winds are pretty high.
Okay, you're in it now.
102. Hit a good shot. This is gonna feed to the left though. Sit down, please. All right, this is perfect. Good start.
Shot here on the first.
We got a nice little chip for basically every single time we've played this course. We've had a nice little chip. I'm debating whether I play a full shot with full loft. This is going to be a little long. Or if we try to hit one in here. Let's do this and see what the feel is. Sometimes when they're close to 100% for me, the feel gets a little bit messed up. And I tend to overhit them like crazy. So, it feels okay. I might try this. Unfortunately, we hit it slow instead of fast. I forgot they're 186s. I should have played full off, full spin there. That's 100% a mistake on my part. Well, luckily, we're going to get away with it. Trying to see where this break ends at my feet. I think we're going to catch a little bit of it. I'm going to play this left edge, hit it nice and firm.
This one's tracking.
All right, let it move over.
Wonderful.
It's a birdie on 1, 37 under par, 50 under's the goal. Honestly, between rounds 1 and 3, where we should have shot probably combined 6 shots better, 50 should have been a number we hit this week. Obviously, the round 2 was incredibly difficult. I'm assuming this round's going to be pretty tough as well. So we'll just see what happens, but 50 is the goal. So let's get after it.
Well done.
We're going to have a really, really solid round of golf. We're going to want to do that. 134, 55 uphill, so we're going to play 20 for that. It's 154 off the rip. And then the wind is not going to play as much. I'm going to say it probably plays around 15 instead of 30 that it would normally play. So if we're at 154 and we need 15, we're looking at like 165. Let's play 165 and see what happens. Tiny bit of D-loft. We don't want to be short here. Hit a good shot. It's a little short. It spins back. And we misjudged the wind by about 5 yards there. So even on that giant uphill, it played about roughly 20 yards. See if we can steal putt. 37 feet left. We've done well stealing a few putts along the way here. I will say that. I don't think I hit this. All right, I did hit it. It gets there, but we just missed the putt. Par on 2. Decent start. Could have hit a better shot in there, but
See what
that's
happens
okay.
here on the third hole.
All right, we can probably drive this with a 3-wood. I'm like hesitant to do it because behind the hole is just, it's death. Like if you're behind the hole in the rough, you're screwed. So, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna play. I'll play 3-wood, and if I'm behind the hole on the right, I'm actually okay with it because there's a lot more green to work with. But if you're behind the pin, it's basically, there's nothing you can do with it. Obviously, we still didn't want to be in the rough, right? But I think we can maybe manage this. So this goes 50, and then you take we'll call it a 70% lie, right? So we're going to lose 15 here. Probably going to lose a little less than that, though. So this is playing like 38. Then it's down the hill. It's going to land. It's on a downslope as well. We're going to actually play this full spin. We're going to play this full spin, full loft. Hope this lands like 33 yards and we can somehow just get it to stop. Didn't want to hit that fast. And we have no chance at stopping it. Does kind of come off that hill. I don't know what the putt's going to look like. If it was Trent putting this, it would be dead straight, even though he made a bunch of mistakes. But for me, we actually have to make a tough putt. Because we can't all be lucky, you know what I mean? Can't all be like Trent. Who, by the way, is having a fantastic week. So, give it up to him. He might beat me for the first time since I actually started playing plat this season. Unless we can make putts like that and have a huge round today. We don't want Trent to choke. But we might want Trent to choke. Just saying. We might want that. We might want to beat Trent, right? All right. In all seriousness, hopefully Trent finishes up his week well. If you haven't seen his videos, he's played very well. Play this a little on the safe side. It's going to leave us a longer second shot in.
Good job.
And not the best angle.
40 from the pin.
And if you're behind the hole, you're never stopping this putt. You're better off in this bunker, but obviously you have all this water here. It's a really dangerous shot, actually. You'd rather actually be long and just make a par than be short and be in the water. I'm going to hit this full and see what happens. I think we might be okay with this. We don't want to be left either. So we're going to play this a little further right than I think. We're going to hit it fast. And this might be good. It's good. I mean, we get away with one. If it wasn't fast, I do think we'd catch that slope to our right. But there's no way to know for sure. We'll call it lucky. We'll call it what it was. We hit it fast. We got a little bit lucky. We'll take it. See if we can make a putt. You got to make it pay off, right, when you get this luck?
It could be a good one.
Bang. Let's go. 4 under through 4. Great start. 40 under par. We have not had issues with the front nine of this course, guys. We've really torn this front nine up. It's been the back that's killed us. Wobie's about to shoot a 70 under, by the way. Absolute insanity from the man. I've been told I should hit a punch shot. And, I mean, you might be right. I still don't know if I want to bust a punch shot out here. I was told it would land probably around the pin with the downhill 18. I just don't know if I have to go reread that comment. I think I'm going to play a normal shot here. Just because we don't want to test out punch shots in a real round. A little left is okay because you have that slope. I'm going to de-loft this. And then we're going to hit it and just see what happens. %. This is long. It's cut straight through the wind. Go in the bunker. Not that bunker. Wow, that just That's a
think
bad
that's
spot to
all
be
right,
in.
though. Good from the
No,
inside
Wobie doesn't stream his
sand.
plat rounds anymore,
Up and down here.
Jesse. For whatever reason. I'm not really sure why, but... Alright, so this... We're going to hit this 100 and just hope it's... This should land around the number. I'm hoping it's actually just short of it, but... Yeah, Wobie doesn't stream his plat rounds anymore, but he streams just about everything else. Yeah, it didn't need to be full. Should spin. Okay,
And hopefully you
that's
can
not too bad.
this next
It was a
well
it was a
played out
poor
of the
tee
bunker.
shot, so
All right, drop
we've
this
not
on
played
in
this
and
hole
say
that
goodbye.
well. For such a simple looking hole, it's played
yeah,
pretty
that'll
tough
do.
on, at least 2 of the days. All right. 40 under.
Tailwind blowing with us on this one.
All right, we basically drove this green. In the last round. We're going to try it again. I think. Got to hit it probably a little fast, if anything. I probably should have hit it full. This is going to bounce off this hill, though. As long as it doesn't hit the tree, we're going to be all right.
Up in the branches here.
You know what?
Here's our second shot.
We'll
on
take
this
it.
6th hole.
We will take that. It would have been better if it made it to the bunker, but beggars can't be choosers, right? I'm wondering if I just play this hill, but it's going to go back to the left. I probably shouldn't, right? I should probably just play this full spin, full loft, and try to just get one in the neighborhood, at least. You know what? I could play it up here and just use this slope, though. Maybe I'll do that. This should bite a little bit and then release down to the hole, but it might gain too much speed. No, it's okay. I mean,
All right, let's sink this for birdie and peace out. What do you say?
yeah, it's fine. 6 feet left. It's a putt we should make. It's a putt we've been missing a lot, though, to be fair.
Looking pretty good.
Nice and firm. It's in the middle. It's a birdie.
Fine.
Good start.
Work.
5 under. Let's go. Let's go. Let's have a day. I say that every day, but one of these days, it'll come true. One of these days, we will have a day, and it'll be glorious. .104, and we go out there 278 yards.
Okay, about 235
Nice.
yards left to go.
All right, we want to have a chance at eagle. We do not want to get up here. I think I'm okay with this. .104 might get us up there. Should have hit a little harder. I was afraid of hitting it too hard. You know what, though?
Setting up here
Not a
now
bad
for
spot.
our third shot.
It's chip-inable, as they would say. So we're going to pull this back just a little bit. This is going to release to the right. It's going to all roll right. See if we can make one. And we certainly can. Let's go. What an eagle. Let's go. 2 eagles on the front 9. 43 under par. We are shooting birdie golf currently. Let's not ruin it now. I just want to have a good day. I just want to have one thing go right, you know?
Headwind to deal with.
Is it too much to ask for? Probably yes. We're looking for like 220 here, I think. Or 210 maybe de-lofted. Yeah, you know what? I think we're gonna play this. 20. Maybe not quite that much de-loft. Let's try this. Just really don't want to be too short. God damn, we're long. And we're way... I mean... I know it was a cross don't stop there.
That's okay.
Of course you
okay.
would.
We'll go on
I mean, we
to
probably
the
deserve that,
next shot.
but
Okay, second shot here on the.
I thought I aimed plenty far, left, but apparently not the case. This has a chance if it goes. Yeah, I didn't give it enough.
Save par.
I got too scared of it. It's a good flop though. 43 under par. We're okay. We're fine. Everything's fine. It's just one par. It's just one misjudge.
Back to your previous round.
All right, guys.
And I don't know what was
After a
going
game
on
crash,
last time
we are
left
back.
here.
My game only crashes when we play plat.
An insane
I swear. I don't know why that is, but we're going to just try to pop it into this part of the fairway. And we're back out off and running.
This one's
Jesse says the good old Xbox. That, yeah, man. Man, these winds are high as shit. I should be hitting punch shots here. I just need to learn how to hit them. Plays about, I think they said it plays about half as much. I can't play a 3-iron punch here, though. There's just no way. 210, 200, 190, 180 is 30. You know what? I think we're okay with this. Uphill a little bit. It's mostly into us again, but I'm going to play it a little further left than I think I should. And this one will probably... Dude! The yardage was good. How the hell does... Like, somebody please explain to me how that gets so far right. It was on a right to left foot lie. The ball came out of off the club dead straight. And we end up 60 feet right of the target with the wind basically straight in our face. I will definitely be watching this video back and figuring out why in the hell I always do this. Because it seems to happen to me a lot where I think it's a headwind and it should not move the ball, and then it does way more than I ever could have thought. So it's definitely on me, but I don't understand that. It's something I gotta get better at, clearly. 61 feet left. This feed's back left, but it's not going to be enough. It's an okay lag putt.
Okay, 4 feet to go. Looking good. And the putt
Nice and
drops
firm.
your par.
Jesse says the swing path. If anybody else in the comments know, the swing path causes that to go 60 feet, right? 20 yards?
Put this one out in the
Is that right in that wind? 20 yards, right? That seems like... It just seems outrageous. Like, that seems like an insane amount. This angle into the green is so much better. But it's a little bit of a trickier shot. We're going to try to play this and see what happens. No,
Well, it's
of
too
course
bad.
not.
Way up here,
I
looking
don't know.
Elevated green.
That's a tough one. We're going to have a tough time making we can't get up on this hill. If we get up here, we're making bogey. The best spot for us, honestly, is probably the bunker. 40, it's 170, 160. The wind is helping. I think if we do this, I'll get up there. I just don't want to be all the way up the hill.
Might be
The
in
wind
trouble on
basically
this
does
one.
nothing. This is going to be all right, though.
What's up,
That's
Mike?
about as good as I could ask for.
And this is our third shot.
All right, we're going to try to get up and down for a par. We'll, then we'll settle down for the back nine. Settle in for the back nine. It's got to go a little bit, I think.
Nice shot.
Okay.
From the sand.
Good shot.
Okay.
I honestly probably could have gone for that. There was enough green there, and it wasn't dangerous. I probably should have tried to go for that hole there, that hole out. But that's okay. Let's try to get one up here.
There we go. Great contact.
This does bounce left, so I'm not worried about the rough. I don't think. Yeah, okay. Bounces right over with the cart path. That might be my longest drive. Don't you dare. Don't you even think about it. 425 yards. That might be one of my longest drives ever in this game. I know we got a little help with the cart path, but... All right. Now we have this left, though. It's a pretty tricky shot. The safe thing to do is probably just play this club to the left and let it kind of roll down this hill. Or we could play this full backspin in a couple yards of loft and try to send it there and then grab. I think our best bet at birdie is to do this, but it's also our best chance at not hitting a great shot. But you gotta go for it, right? So here we go. Hit it slow, which is not gonna help us. Kick out in the fairway at least. All right, we get a little bit lucky.
Just fine in the fairway.
Honestly, it's a chip we can definitely make. It's a chip we need to make, really. We went after it. We got too aggressive with it.
Wouldn't that be nice to
Leaves us with a
say
downhill
we are
putt.
on this one? So far, so good. All
right, we make our par.
Good stuff.
You hit one 449 earlier. That's impressive. All right, we got to get off the par streak. Enough messing around.
And teeing it up
We have
now.
7 birdies to make to get to 50, so let's just buckle up. Stop messing around on this back 9. I think we'd maybe just partial one over here, potentially. 86% sounds nice. Yeah, perfect.
Nicely struck.
256. Got to get a birdie. We got to figure out a birdie. Here's another cross headwind. We know this takes. This is going to take, let's see, 102, 92. It's definitely going to take 20. If we de-loft this, though. So you're telling me, Jesse, I need to aim, like, basically right here for this shot. Because this also slopes left to right. I'm going to play this over here, actually.
This one's going to need to bite.
It's a little long. This might spin back, though. All right, pretty good shot. We tested the edge of the green there, but it's a good shot.
Looking good.
Nice and firm. Put it in the back of the cup.
I'm liking that.
Our first birdie in 4 holes, which is too long of a stretch to be birdie free, you know, but we do get back on the board. I'll try to get to 50. We'll be pretty happy if we hit 50. So let's just keep at it. That was fast. I felt it. I'm hoping the wind holds us up though, and it definitely will. 286. Another freaking headwind that's just barely off to our right. We have another right to left lie, so you wouldn't think this does much, but it definitely will from what we know. The yardage I don't hate, actually, though. I think we're going to have to hit this a little bit hard because we have a bad lie. Maybe like 103. $104. Again, we just can't aim far enough to the left, even though I feel like I'm aiming a fucking mile left. That shit is pretty frustrating. I'm not going to lie. I just can't seem to figure it out. Even when I know the problem, I can't seem to figure it out. Alrighty. Where's max? So we're going to need to hit... I mean, we're looking at like a 95% shot here. We could probably hit this 100 and use the backstop. Yeah. All right, perfect. I think we made a good choice there, just taking the full shot, taking the partial right out of play. Tough hole. Tough hole. Yeah, another swing plane issue. All right, not fucking long hole. 265. I don't think this takes 40. Unless maybe if I loft it. Thing is, we can't be long. So I'm thinking maybe like 95%. I'm going to aim this way out here and watch it be way left. $97 might be okay. Should have hit at 100. Oh my god, it's short. 211. 211. That's a 265 club, boys.
Let's see how you do.
Holy shikey. So we got the left to right direction right, though, which is pretty cool. All right. Up the hill. It's a putt that we're not making, but we just need to get close. Maybe we give it a run or something if we get lucky, but just need to make a 2-putt here. Or maybe we need to make it.
In the hole. Oh man, did everything right.
That's a putt. That's a putt. That's a that's a good birdie. That's a good birdie on that hole.
Lengthy par 4.
I saw somebody drive this green, by the way. If you guys want to go to Discord, Devs drove this green. Full loft, full spin, he hit a 109. I'm not doing that, by the way. He also missed the cut, but no offense to Devs if you're watching this, but we're going to play a 3-iron like a little weenie. Like the weenie we are.
Nice swing on that.
We're just going to take our fairway. I learned that from Trent being a fucking absolute pussy on the golf course. It is a tucked pin, and you don't want to be too long because if you're up that hill, you're in trouble. So you do kind of have to, take a weenie approach on the tee shot, but you gotta kind of test one on the second. 158 down 19 is looking at like 164. This wind definitely gets us past 173. So we're gonna spin this all the way. And we're gonna take a few yards off it and hope we hit somewhere near the front of the green. %98 probably helps us.
Good.
No, this is a little too long. This is going to be up the hill, I think. Oh, is the spin going to stop it? I think it is. It's going to come back.
Well,
just barely.
Green, won't it?
It's going to be a tricky putt, but we just barely didn't make it up that hill. You'd think on 186s that would feed down a little bit further than that, but no complaints. It's not a bad shot by any means. We're going to be pretty tentative with this putt. We're going to try to make, just a little tapper.
Oh, man.
Just played it a little too high. When I first hit it, it looked pretty good, but then it kind of just stopped turning in the middle there. All right. Par. We are not going to get to 50. This back nine has been, I got to say, the back nine's been very tough. A lot of tough pins, a lot of wind that is not in favorable directions to where you want to be. So I can't really complain. The best thing we can do now is try to get 3 more birdies, right? And go 12, 12, 12, 12. That's basically, that would be all right, I guess. Max wins again. I don't know. So from what I know from Trent, the wins on wedges max out at 10 yards. So in theory, this should land at my cursor. Is that going to be the case? I don't know. I'm going to loft it just a little, just to be safe. I don't want to be up that hill. So we're going to loft a couple yards and just see what happens. So I'm looking at like a 110 land here. $108. Takes a big hop. This will come back down the hill. And it's going to be pretty good. Right. It's going to leave us about a 6-foot putt.
And sink this next putt and you'll grab that birdie. Oh my.
All right.
That was a fantastic
well played. I got to say that wind, I didn't need the loft. Actually, I probably did to make sure it didn't go up the hill. But anyway, regardless, couple holes left. Let's get to 48. Let's do 412s. Let's do 412s. I forgot about this hole. All right, similar pin to, I think it was round 3 that the pin was in a very similar spot. I actually think you could probably hit this full. I don't know that you get it up there, but I'm going to just throw a little D-loft on it just to try to get it out of the wind some.
Nice swing.
And just see what happens. I don't think this gets up the hill. And I know for a fact it won't now. It was close. If I had overpowered it, it would have got up there.
17th.
We're going to put full spin on this. And just a little. We're going to probably overhit this. So we're going to pull this back just a little bit. And then we're just going to hit it. We're going to try to make a birdie. And we almost make our eagle. Just left it a touch short. If I didn't pull that cursor back, it would have been all right. But 47 under, all we need is a non-disastrous last hole. All we need to do is not hit it fast like yesterday.
Nice, pure swing. Great stuff.
Perfect. This might get a really weird lie, and it does. It's awful. Absolutely terrible lie. Got to get it down this hill. Off the back of the green is not the end of the world. This wind is probably going to help us about 20 miles an hour, so we're looking at like 208. Land, it's going to bounce really hard. It's definitely getting down that hill. I think we can honestly play 178, land at 198. Where's 198? Right there. Yeah, you know what? I think that actually works. Maybe even a little spin. You know what? I'm going to be okay letting it be. Letting it be long. If it's off the back, it's off the back. We can't miss left, though. That's the one thing, and I'm not sure what this lie is going to do. This is not landing 198. There's no shot. 189. Is this going to even get down the hill? Nope. We have absolutely screwed ourselves. We misplayed the win by 10 yards there.
59 down on that scorecard.
I don't think we can stop this ball anywhere near the hole. I think no matter what we end up doing, if we get slow, we're going to end up, at best case scenario, we're in here. Worst case scenario, or most case scenario, we're probably in here. So we got to just try to be very, very careful with this. I think I actually want to use this slope to push us right. And this one to push us back to the left. I'm not really trying to hit the hole. I'm just trying to work us down there in a way that will maybe set us up for a 2-putt. Let's see what happens. It's going to get a ton of speed right here. Yeah, this is going to end up off on the fringe, I think. Yeah, unfortunately, we did not play a good enough second shot.
And you haven't birdied this hole
For a
yet.
12 under, I think a 12 under in this round would be pretty good, to be completely fair. 11 under, honestly, is probably not even that bad either, but you'd hate to par 5 to finish. That kind of just leaves you with a sour taste in your mouth on the way out the door.
Oh, come on, get in. And finishing.
We drop it.
Style, dropping that
4 12s. I mean,
there for birdie.
I can't be too upset with it. I think round 1 and 1-3, we left about 6 to 8 shots out there, in all honesty. So I'm thinking, best case scenario, we probably end up at 50, 54, 55 under par,
Very much for the wrap.
which would have put us, in 4th place on the Xbox leaderboard. Would have been a pretty good week. Probably would have been a top 20 on TGC, top 15 maybe, which would have been, I would definitely accept that. As it sits now, we're probably top 30, and that's just fine. Like, I'm okay with it. this 12 under, by the way, is competitive with the field. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to back out. We're going to look at our stats for the week really quick. And then we'll let you guys all out of here. Over on YouTube. On Twitch, we're going to be hanging out for the night for maybe another hour or so. So if you want to hang out on Twitch, feel free. YouTube's going to get the stats, and then we're going to let them go. Longest scoring shot, 9.6 yards. Does not matter. The putt, long putt, pretty good. I'll take that. 43 feet is really good for me. Fairways are... I honestly, like, I know that's good compared to the field, but I would really like to see 80% or better there. But we did well to find fairways this week overall. Greens, we need to be better. Every week I say we need to be better at hitting greens, but we have yet to do it. So only tied 9th on the Xbox leaderboard. It's just not good enough. Proximity is 26 feet, not good enough again. That was honestly pretty poor compared to the field, which means my putting was probably pretty good this week, considering. But one putt percentage was actually not good, 11th. No 3 putts, which is nice. Made all our shorts. I don't know where we might have missed a couple of these, obviously, along the way. 43 long putting is pretty good, though. I will say the greens were pretty conducive to long putting this week. They were tiered, but they weren't nasty, so I could see why we did that. I'd like to see 100% scrambling, but it is what it is. Power breakers, not good. Birdie conversions, not good. Overall, honestly, not a good week of stats. A lot of things we can improve upon, but anyway, I'm rambling a bit. Appreciate everybody watching here on YouTube. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow for another video.